His name is Day 278, and today's question or request, is write down 7 compliments people have given me. One is I've heard many people say that I'm a good listener, and I really pay attention to what people are saying. I think I referred to a long time ago to a video before, and it's primarily, I can't really pin this down, but I think it's primarily because the philosophical mind that I'm genuinely paying attention to what you're saying. On the back of that, like sometimes it's also because it's a conversation. You can't just listen. It's not a monologue, right? You're listening to the other person, and I feel like when you genuinely pay attention, you have something to come back on. So whenever I'm listening, I'm actually listening, and it allows me to retort back, saying, digging deeper, maybe saying some joke or whatnot. So on 2 fronts, it's genuinely from my sort of critical thinking background, but 2, because it allows you to genuinely, keep that conversation alive. So that's 1. 2, I've had a few comments about my good looks, but to me, yes, it's nice, but to me it's for example, I've always changed the style of the beard I had. One time, just experiment. Sometimes it's a hit and miss. Some people like my short hair, some people don't. But I don't really do it for other people. Of course, I do it to some extent. I think it's no one's gonna deny that it's getting into contentious territory here. But I think you do put effort into your outward appearance. Yeah, because it feels good for you, but you only do it because other people see you in a certain way when you do that. I'm not saying it's 50-50 or whatever, but there is some level of you care about what other people think. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it at all. I genuinely don't think anyone would have a nice haircut if there was an apocalypse and like you're the only person on the planet. Like you don't care. 3, my intellectual sort of abilities. Now, that's not to say that I'm quote unquote actually good in every field. It's more that I can find problems and I can try solve them, and I can question, and I can sometimes think outside the box. But in practice it's a bit difficult because sometimes, like I worked in marketing, right? And I'd have ideas. I'd actually have ideas, but the weird thing is, and even when I went to the job center, my coach was like, the reality is, most people don't want you to work outside the box. They want you to work within the framework that the company is in. And in the job description, it's always like, be creative, be spontaneous. And I do. I come up with spontaneous ideas. I try to follow through with them, but I don't really care. So, what do I do? 4 is I'm very punctual. I've never really been late to anything, so that's a good sign. 5. I'm trying to think. 7 genuine compliments people have given me. Following back on the intellectual thing, I was having a conversation with someone as well. I can't remember his name, but I was digging into his life not in an investigating way, but digging deeper. And he was like, wow, genuinely I appreciate these conversations and these questions, because he was like, not a lot of people actually ask them. And I was like, it's a shame, but I don't know, it's just always upon me because I'm trying to learn. So I'm gonna do one more because my arm's hurting. I'm open-minded. That's something else someone's told me. Like, I'm open to different books, different activities. Yes, I have a routine like anyone does, and you kind of stick to it. But once in a while it's fine to just experiment. And someone said to me, you're quite a free spirit in that respect. Which is funny, because if you At home, I'm nothing like that. If you spoke to my mum, yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.